Okay, Juan, thank you so much for coming and chatting with us, for visiting Hong Kong. And maybe we can just start off if you want to talk a little bit about your time in Hong Kong, like maybe some fun stuff or some good food that you had when you were here.
No, thanks for having me. Yeah, really good time here actually. First time in Hong Kong,
Wow.
and just really happy that there was two big tournaments back to back, and I was able to play. Did alright, won my first rounds in both of them, and then lost in the second round, but against a higher ranked player, and I'm happy with just the way I'm playing, but also the tournaments have been really well structured. The players are taken care of. There's physio. There's this club, the football club is super nice, and yeah, in Hong Kong in general, just the food has been the highlight for me. It's such good food, and also it's nice that everything's kind of close by, so that's been also really nice.
You have to do some extra training to work off all the food, right?
Yeah, I've been eating such nice stuff, and
Yeah, that's good.
it's quite like it's a good mix of different types of food actually that you find here, and I'm big on food. I love food, so it's been great. Yeah, that's probably the highlight for me of Hong Kong.
So what's your least favorite part of training that you have to do anyway?
Probably you have to take a lot of care of your body, like after the normal training. You have to do preventive stuff to prevent injuries and mobility. You have a few niggles, and this is usually like an extra hour or two a day that you're tired from training, but you still have to do this. So it's not really fun, but it actually helps so much. So you really have to do it if you want to play at a high level.
Have you had any kind of like setbacks in terms of like physical preparation and that kind of thing that you've had to work through on the tour?
Few injuries, yeah. One on my hip, one on my wrist, but thankfully nothing, like an Achilles or knee, and no big surgeries like that, thankfully. So yeah, not a major events, but again, I think partly because I try to focus a lot on these little things to take care of my body.
Yeah. Well, maybe kind of in a similar vein, just maybe do you have advice for younger kids, juniors who are maybe anywhere from amateur to thinking about going pro, about like what kind of stuff should they be doing?
Yeah, I think like one of the main things sounds obvious, but to enjoy the game, it's really a cool game that you can learn a lot as you improve as well. And it's the main thing. If you enjoy it, you're gonna be hooked. You're gonna want to travel more, play more, like get better, and yeah, too, maybe just also build up a bit on the physical aspect, because that'll just also give you more confidence and make you a better player. And some people don't like that challenge, but mentally it also makes you stronger, and it helps for other things outside of squash to be mentally strong.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you as well, kind of related, like if you weren't doing squash, like what's that other stuff outside, in the outside world? If you weren't doing squash, what kind of other stuff would you like to be doing?
Yeah, good question. Maybe something with food, actually. Yeah, I really like food. After COVID, I was selling some coffee, some Colombian coffee.
Cool.
So maybe something towards that trend, yeah. Or I also like to play paddle quite a bit, so I don't know, maybe something
what is that?
With paddle tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, I also play quite a bit. It's nice. So maybe something related to like food, but also a bit of sport. I don't know what exactly, but maybe.
I saw you wearing the Squash Urbano shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe you can talk a little bit about squash in Colombia.
Yeah.
and
It's actually a really nice program
Yeah.
that they have in Cartagena in Colombia, and it's helping kids from lower income families to get tutoring in school. They help them with their English, and they help them teach them squash, so that eventually, hopefully, they go to the US, maybe get an education there. And there's already, I think, maybe 4 or 5 kids that started at a young age in this program, and now they're studying in the US. One of them already is in college. So yeah, we need a lot more programs like this around the world to make squash grow and give opportunities to less fortunate kids. Yeah,
That's great.
It's a great program. So.
Who has the best style on the tour among men's or women's side?
Oof. Right now, right?
I mean, you can
Or-
go back, yeah.
If I could go back, I'd say probably Shabana.
Mhm.
I really liked his style, very relaxed, but very just class. And from nowadays, I quite like Diego's style.
Mhm.
I think he's also, very relaxed, very fluent, and talent. So those two, I would say.
Are there any players on the tour that you really look forward to playing or really don't look forward to playing against?
Not really. I mean, sometimes it's annoying to play your friends, like your close friends, because you know each other quite well, and off court you're close, but on court you gotta be enemies. You gotta beat them. So sometimes it can get ugly.
Sure.
But no, I don't have anyone that I really don't like or like to play. But it's more sometimes it's a bit odd to approach it when you have to play a good friend, but it's how it is. Like on court,
It's only going to happen more and
you're
more,
just
right? Yeah.
on court you're rivals, and after that, it's normal. So it's how it is. You gotta get used to it, and also learn how to deal with it when you're on the losing end. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
What's your favorite venue on the tour to play?
Good question. Probably. Well, I haven't played the TOC. I really want to play that one. This one was really cool for me. It's up there, but probably my favorite one was a tournament I played in Bermuda.
Nice.
It was last season. That was really cool. You play squash and the beach was right outside. So I would say Bermuda. Yeah.
Okay, so we're coming up on the end of the year. Do you have any reflections on how this year has gone for you, and do you have any goals for coming up next year?
Yeah, it's been a good year for sure. I think at the beginning of the year, I wasn't getting into these big events, the platinum, the bronze, and yeah, towards the second half of the year, I got into quite a few, and now I'm finally testing myself against top 20, top 10 players, and that's I think what I need to keep moving up. So yeah, I'm happy with the results. Obviously, quite hungry. I want a lot more. So I'm just gonna keep working hard for next season. Hopefully, break top 50 soon, and then keep going up.
Awesome. Yeah, we're looking forward to that, man.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Thanks
Cheers.
a lot
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
me.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.